So
All right, everybody, thank
washed
you
out.
very much for coming to the meeting
Did that this
tonight.
morning.
No, I know you did.
Um,
Paused it. Yeah.
so
Sorry.
we want to,
Okay.
first agenda is to organization of select board. Anybody got any comments relative to who wants to be chair and who wants to be?
Just for discussion purposes, George, are you willing to continue as clerk?
Absolutely.
Okay. And parliamentarian?
Yes.
Okay.
And my comment to Mike, are you up for another year?
Sure. I'm a glutton for punishment.
You making it a motion?
I'll make that a motion.
It's for both?
Yes.
Okay. I'll second it.
Okay, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Done. Appoint tree warden, it's been Joe Peterson.
Is he willing to continue?
Has he gotten back to you?
No, I'll try him again tomorrow.
I'll make a motion contingent on his
Okay,
acceptance.
yep.
Second.
All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Anyone
Mr.
opposed?
Mr.
Yes.
Chair, if I can interrupt just a minute.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
had our assistant doing some overwork, and I had included in, everybody had her put in each of our packets the short version of our duties on this or reorganization, and also a longer version that includes all of the references to statutes about each of the items we have to do. And I figured that would be good reading when you had nothing else to do.
Sugar season. Okay. Is that all, George?
That's it.
Okay, thank you, George, for doing that. Thank you, Kim, for going through all the hard work. Designate time and place for regular scheduled select board meetings. Have you looked down the calendar for this year yet?
Yeah, we have it all
I was
done.
gonna say, we already have a
already
calendar.
have a
Do we have to make a motion on that, George, or is that just a?
It'd be safe to do that.
It was in the town report.
Correct. So I'll make a motion that the Clarendon Town Hall be designated as our meeting place, and our regularly scheduled meetings be held at 6 o'clock per normal.
At this building.
Second.
All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, designate newspaper of record for public notices.
Well, we first gotta designate our one above it there, the
Locations for
we,
posting meetings.
we still post at the transfer station.
I
the-
haven't made it to the transfer station simply because of their new hours, because I
Okay.
have to have the agenda
So where have you
done
been posting?
here and the
Post
post
office.
office, and it goes online.
And we used to, before they closed, it was Gouchberg's, right?
Yep.
But now it would be Jerry's.
They are now open as Jerry's.
So I'll go ahead and make a motion that our postings be the Clarendon Town Hall, the post office, the website, and Jerry's.
In the transfer station or no?
Yeah,
Because the hours don't
Oh.
jive, it doesn't work anymore.
Okay, now I
I
understand.
think Jerry's gonna get some of my business now.
Well, we could also include the library, I guess, if you wanted to.
Depends on how many places you want to make her drive.
Well, that's true.
Is there a gas stipend? It's gone up.
Yeah.
You can.
That's
keep-
hours.
keep track
That,
of
or that's
mileage.
miles.
I'll second.
all right, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Now, designate newspaper of record for public notices.
Well, we only got one these days,
Yeah, Rutland Herald.
the Rutland Herald. I move that we use the Rutland Herald as our newspaper of record.
I'll second that.
All right, any further discussion?
Yeah, does anybody read it?
Probably
Yeah.
not. Well, some people
Every
here and
morning.
there.
Very few.
There's also the Lake End Times and Rutland Sun there. And there's also the Mountain Times.
Yeah, the Herald's readership actually has gone back up.
Has it?
Yeah, the data actually,
Really?
they're doing relatively well.
Good.
So
That's good. Positive thing.
So there's a motion made, been seconded, we've had brief discussion. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Okay. Appoint an ethics liaison.
That's you, Kim, right?
It is me.
I'll make a motion that Kim be reappointed as the ethics liaison.
Second.
Is there any further discussion?
I just have to say that, of course, I haven't had anything to do with that yet, knock on wood, but the state of Vermont doesn't even have an ethics commission anymore.
Really?
But they have sort of guidelines of what to do and what,
But they don't have an active commission anymore.
no.
All right, so there's a motion made, seconded, and, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, is there any agenda additions or deletions? All right, not hearing any. Approval of the the minutes of February 22nd, 2026.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second that.
Any discussion? All right, all in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, approval of the special meeting minutes from February 25th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Or is there any discussion around that?
I'm gonna abstain from that, I think that's a town meeting day, right?
Yep. All right, you have that, right? Kim?
Yes, sure do.
All right, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, road commissioners report.
I just want to let you know, as you know, we've had a winter that we haven't had in years, and we're dealing with the roads much we can, especially the dirt roads. Never seen so many frost heaves, even on our tar roads, dirt roads, and we're trying to do the best we can.
How about Schoolhouse Hill Road? What happened, what caused that?
And Schoolhouse Hill Road. That is just below Jeffrey Grimlow's house. What happens is there used to be, my understanding is, up in that woods used to be a pond, and there's no longer a pond. So when the fields drain from across the Line Road, it's a straight shot down through.
Yep.
So it
That's
just
what-
caught it all.
Yep.
The
And
snow
it-
melt.
And then when it gets elevation, it gets momentum. And
And-
we're actually trying to figure out how we can speak with landowner and stuff, maybe go up a little bit of our right of way and see if we can divert that a little bit to give a curve before it hits our ditch and our road. That's
Slow
just
it down.
early
Discussions.
Thinking.
Yeah.
discussion. With that being said, I don't know if I want to bring this up, I'm going to. We'd like to straighten out a little bit of the S curves down below.
On Schoolhouse, you're
On
talking?
Schoolhouse.
Yeah.
And that, what I'd like to do is set up a meeting with the select board with both sides of the road property owners, two different property owners.
Yep.
On each side to get everybody on the same.
Because that road's narrow and in the wintertime.
Well,
Yeah.
not only that, not only plowing it and stuff, just like today driving the trucks hauling material, and you're going slow, you're going 15 miles an hour, you come around a corner of this car,
Yeah.
and they're going
In the middle.
not only in the middle, but they're doing, 20, 30, 40 miles an hour, whatever. So we're, for sight of vision and safety, we'd
Yeah, it's sight
like
of
to
vision, yeah.
concentrate on, see if we can improve that area.
Yeah. The other thing that I've noticed driving up there sometimes is that the way that the road is, you tend not to be where you should be. You want to get over,
Right.
So get the spring over with, and that's kind of a early summer type.
Early, well,
Late spring.
Late spring, that'd be a good project for us this winter when things slow down for our snow plowing.
Okay.
Like that. I'd like to get that on, in April, see if we can start working with, or even the end of March here, work with landowners, see what we can do.
I know it's a question you probably don't want, but do we still have salt? Because I'm hearing 5 days of snow.
We have about
Coming.
32 ton of salt left in our bin. We've been mixing it a little bit of sand.
Yeah.
Just,
Trying to get through.
we're teasing it through. And this is salt that we've had stored,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I hear a week of it's coming. So
I'm scared,
Thursday to Tuesday.
yeah,
I'm scared to death about it. I have to plow the dirt roads because that
yeah. The
No,
dirt roads are gonna be
Freeze up.
dirt
That's
roads are
gonna
gonna
be
be
good.
Yeah.
being so soft.
Grade at the same time.
Yeah.
Might grade them at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
Them plows don't grade too well.
No, I know. I think I'm glad we
It's
still
all
got
it
chains
is.
on.
Yeah, anything else, guys?
That's about it.
Any questions? All right, hearing none, approval of the select board warrants.
Cash has got them down there.
Okay, okay. If anybody wants to check them out. Is there any guest speakers?
Sandy?
You want to
Are
speak?
you a guest speaker tonight?
No, I was just speaking to Heidi.
Guess that's a no.
Yeah. All right,
That's what I was doing.
no public comments, obviously.
Well, I have a question about that.
Yes.
How about, did we ever hear back from the legislator about the whole school board thing? The letter that got sent and they were,
I am aware that, Representative Bosch from our district, did put a bill up to try to fix it.
okay.
I don't think it got taken up. I mean, there's another, I think, crossovers next
Yeah.
week or the end of this week. But I don't believe it got taken up.
Okay.
Yeah, the issue that he's a freshman, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
And in that position, it takes a little while to build up rapport and support to get something moving.
Well, and let's face it, that's not a very popular item.
Of course
and,
not.
And I think, quite frankly, right now, it's buried in all the other education discussions that are going on. Because everybody's waiting to see what's really going to come out of the district consolidation. So, yeah.
All right. New business, appointments to Rutland Regional Planning Commission, regular and alternate. And this is what we had to fill these out?
Yeah, I reached out to Bronson and I did not get any response from him as of yet. And of course, Sarah had stepped down previously as alternate, so
Okay.
there's nobody really to appoint tonight unless Mike said we have Bronson continue until we hear from him.
Well, I'll go ahead and make the motion at least that we appoint Bronson contingent on his acceptance.
Okay.
I'll second
And then
that.
I think reaching out to the planning commission and asking them out of their ranks who might be a good alternate would be a good strategy. I don't know, Donnie, if you want to ask that
I
question.
will, yeah, I think, I don't know, I'd have to look at my calendar to see if we meet again. We didn't have a meeting this month because of town meeting day,
Yeah.
but, I don't know if we're meeting next week or not. I'll have to look at that.
Okay.
I'll mention that to him. And,
See if there's an alternate.
Because we've got a couple new people that maybe
Maybe are interested.
interested in.
Sooner rather than later so that we can fill out this
Sure. Yeah.
information.
Yeah.
And this is,
That's the transportation.
yeah, but I wonder if Dave, well, can we ask who is been appointed, or has been appointed rather, and ask them and then get back to us and we'll fill this out at the next meeting?
She did want it right away.
Well, we
so-
did. There is a motion on the floor that's been seconded for Bronson.
So I can add him if you'll just sign it, Mike.
If he's interested, yeah.
Yeah,
Like I say, my motion is contingent on his acceptance.
right.
That's this one here.
Yeah.
All right, so been a motion made,
And cash seconded.
seconded by Cash. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right, and it's just up to me to sign that, so you're,
I think,
I think there's just one signature.
yep,
I think it's just the chair.
yes, yes. That's
yeah.
fine. Yep.
So,
You sign that after he,
And then transportation, Dave was the primary, and was Bob Bixby the secondary still, or?
He was, and
He-
Potter does want to continue as the main representative, and Bixby does not.
That's good.
He does not want to
He
continue.
does not want to continue.
they're not doing too good health-wise.
So we gotta seek a alternate for that. But I don't think Bob has had to go to many of those meetings. I think Dave's been doing most of them. But I'll make a motion that we appoint Dave as the lead and
Post,
post the other
Alternate.
alternate opening.
Second.
All right, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? And because Dave's name's on there, I'm gonna sign this.
Yep.
All right, so we're taking, I gotta sign that one too.
Yep.
Annual financial plan.
It's right there. That's all of us. So I'll go ahead and make a motion that we, as long as the treasurer is satisfied, that the whole board sign the annual financial plan.
The
Second.
financial plan, just so the public knows what that is, that's something that we have to do every year to provide to V-Trans, and the numbers that are on that are directly from the budget that was just approved on election day. So it's just providing to them what our highway expenditures are going to be, so that they can take that into consideration, or that are budgeted to be, so they take that into consideration when they're looking to approve us for grants and things like that.
Excuse me. All right. So, we made the motion.
Got seconded by George, I think.
Yep.
We've had brief discussion. Any more discussion, Heidi? Okay, all in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? All right. Anything under old business?
Just a brief update, Mr. Chairman. Nothing that is action, but just an update. 2 weeks ago, right before town meeting, you'll remember that week the board authorized the town to be signatory in conjunction with the airport for the it's actually terminal grant, and this was a study grant.
Feasibility, wasn't it?
Yeah, feasibility that they're seeking essentially around $1 million. They had a private person put up the match portion of it. Just as an update to the board, it turned out to be relatively involved for the office here to get that pre-application put in. I did advise, just because I was kind of the one around, Heidi and Kim to keep track of their hours per the
Absolutely.
agreement, because it turned out to be pretty involved. Anyway, the pre-application made it in on time, but it was, again, rather involved and did require more work than what was expected. And our friend Paul, who's been down here a few times talking about the hangar project in the future, he actually was here and spent part of that day working with us, and he ended up doing some of the work, but actually when it had to be all typed up, he did the typing part and the bulk of the creation of it, but it was rather involved. So just giving everybody,
So we have a record of the hours that we've spent.
I believe so, that was advised.
I did, but
Yeah, you kept yours, right? Yeah.
I'm suggesting that we ought to just send a notice to this group that's organizing this, saying that this is the effort the town has put in. Not necessarily a bill, but just a notice.
Well, either that or my suggestion is let's wait and see if it even makes it through this.
Well, that's, yeah.
Because if it doesn't make it through this, it's not going anywhere, you know. But if it makes it through this, I would agree. I think that
Okay.
if it gets taken up and we find out that they're selected to go for the next level,
Okay.
absolutely, I think we should give them a heads up.
When usually they give you an outline, or not necessarily a deadline, when they'll know if they made it into the final round for the application.
Correct, and I did not hear the time frame for that. I think it was, I want to say it was about a month out.
That's all.
It wasn't like they would be notified, and then they had so long before.
Well, for the final application.
And I think he shared with us, George, you were here. Did he
Yep.
say that the final application was due in like June or something?
Yep.
Yeah, I think the final application was due in June. So,
He'll notify us anyhow.
yeah, we'll be
Oh,
kept in the loop.
Yeah,
It's quite interesting because I don't know how this is heard secondhand, like Middlebury, is all of a sudden you get a brand new terminal.
Brand new what?
Brand new terminal,
Middlebury.
Really?
Middlebury.
Okay.
All of
Wow.
a sudden,
That's smaller than Rutland.
That's
Interesting.
not a
and
particularly
how
large
did that
airport.
get, how did that get pulled through, you know?
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
interesting.
is
Okay.
it gonna be a state airport though?
That is state.
It
airport.
is, yeah, that's
It
just
is.
another state airport. So, that's all I had, Mr. Chairman. Just thought that an update.
Well, that's good. I appreciate that. Heidi, do you have anything else for us?
I do not.
Jim?
In light of us having an inquiry last week as to where we're at with the no hunting ordinance, I think we should put on record if we are going to address that in a future summer workshop or what was
My
officially
takeaway was
decided.
that we were going to do that in a summer workshop.
Right.
So I think just on record, we said we would pick it back up. Because I think we had a few things we needed to do in a workshop. We had a few policy things to address. That, and I'm not sure what else is on the list at this point, but that's my understanding.
Let's consider late June or early July.
That was, yeah, I
All
would
right.
suggest that.
Just for, is that okay with you guys?
Yep.
Just so long as it don't get forgotten.
No, I was gonna
No.
ask about it if it didn't get brought, I was gonna ask about it, but it's out there now, so.
Yeah.
Just so we don't forget about it.
All right. Kevin, you have anything?
Nope.
All right. Donnie, you have any concerns?
No, I was just gonna ask about that no hunting thing, and, that's all, Mr. Chairman, I don't have anything else.
Rob?
Nothing tonight.
Oh, yes, I wanted to read here, it shouldn't take more than 45 minutes. But, no, seriously, to quote a phrase from our friend Airport Paul, this is kind of a 30,000 level issue. At our information meeting, we had a young person ask Cash and Mike here what their vision was for the town and what the goals, etc., was thought of for our town and what they were going to do about it. Well, I thought, well, that's interesting. And my question to us is, do we want to talk about kind of scheduling time to think about the rest of the year and things that we might want to put some attention on or not? We did talk at one time about seeing what we could do for the town to raise funds for buildings, and we've had some other different discussions of a similar nature. So is that something that we want to do, or do we want to just continue on as we always have been? Doesn't need an answer now, we can cogitate on it.
I'm not opposed to, that was actually one of our other items we said we were going to discuss at that summer workshop.
Yep.
Was revenue streams.
Yep.
So I'm not opposed to that, and I don't think it's a bad idea to I don't know if you want to call it a wish list or whatever you want to call it, but just some things that maybe we see that we want to look into.
Yeah.
Well, if we're considering workshops in end of June, beginning of July, maybe that's something that we could put on an
We can
agenda.
tie in with the ordinance.
Yep. So we can upgrade that, but as we get close to the end of June, beginning of June meeting, maybe we'll just bring that up and then we can set a date,
Okay.
establish a date at that time. All right, Cash, you have anything?
Not too much. We just have a new guest come in. I don't know if they got any comments.
New guest, do you have any comments?
No, I will say thank you though for putting the rock down to try to take care of some of the lovely issues of the dirt roads that are letting go and crapping out on us right now.
Oh, he just denied that.
But you said it was dirt.
Give me a break, George.
Motion to adjourn.
How you doing, George?
There's motion to adjourn. All those in favor of the, is there a second to that motion?
Second.
All right, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed?